Hello, it's Jason Carlson. I have a challenge lock in the vise today. It's called Screwup by HelpfulLockpicker. And I can tell you, he's put some work into this particular lock. I'm really hopeful I can get it open. I've been picking on it a little bit, tensioning it from the front. I have had this lock open at one point in time, but I had to tension it from behind because the front gives little or no options. So I'm hopeful that I can get this open with just a little bit more persuasion. Screwup is a interesting name because I think there's screw parts in this. Or at least serrations like crazy. Yeah, tensioning this particular lock is hard. And it's hard to see feedback. Okay, 1 is set, 2 is set, 3, 4. I think I just need 6 to pop. Oh, I just dropped them. May end up having to switch picks, get something a little bit deeper. Okay, get into this wicked false set and counter rotation off of 5. And come on. I'm almost convinced that there's a T-pin in here somewhere. If I don't get it open, I may just turn this into a whipped video, just to show off the goodness that's inside this particular lock. Yep, you are right, Mr. Lockpicker. This one, Mr. Helpful, however you want to play that. It's not an easy lock. And there are a ton of serrations in here. Do my best not to tension it from behind because sometimes people think that's cheating. I didn't take a hammer to it. There's got to be some serious undercuts, maybe even relief cuts in the core. I've lucked out. The wife has taken the little dog out for a tour of the world, so I don't have them eating my shoes or wrestling underneath me today. I'm also picking this counterclockwise, which is not the way I opened it last time. Let's try different pick. You know what? Just for fun, let's go back. And there we go. Nice little false set. It's very hard to manually counter turn this with bottom of the keyway because this top of the keyway is kind of messed up. Messed up. Now it's been drilled out. I lost my false set. I think I worked on it for a solid 10 minutes last time. I think I had to back off on the tensioning or counter rotate it 4 or 5 times. Set. Start in the back. Hold on. Yeah. It is so hard to feel what's inside this particular lock. Whoa. Okay, let's go to Peterson gem. Just banging away at it. I feel like I'm getting nowhere clockwise. Go back to counter. See, there's that loose movement. Feedback is just outrageously small. Fact that excuse me, I know that fact number 1 is an overset trap. Not sure how far I am into this. Now I can't even get the fault set I had. Huh! I just don't want to break this gentleman's lock. Let's see where we're at, time-wise. You know what? Another minute. Yep. Hands are getting tired. I just dropped everything in the back. I just keep hearing stuff drop all over the place. All right. Keep saying 1 more minute, 1 more minute. 20 minutes later, still doing it. I'm like so close yet so far. One more little prod. Those serrations. That's one monster deep fault set. If I remember correctly, I just needed to set one more pin. I think it was 4. And I hear everything drop. is going to be one of those not going to work on the camera things, so man, you got a tough lock. I'm going to call it. I've been whipped. Let's back this out. Let's see what we got inside here. I am absolutely intrigued beyond belief to see what's inside this. Let's get those out of the way. Congratulations. Whipped. And I'm going to use one of these new pinning trays that was sent to me by a gentleman. All right. So, yep, Saturday whipped. Not going to own it. All right. Still works. Definitely going to get a shim. That is tight and following. Okay, what do we have here? Got some serious wallowed out work. So let's get this dropped out. Number 1 is serrated like a beast. So is number 2. They're all screws. Ha! Number 4 is a little bomb. Where are my tweezers? Number 6 is a bomb. These are all little pieces of screw. Aha! There you go. 2, 3, 4, 5 has been seriously wallowed out. 6, everything else in the core is nice and clear. Let's see what we got up on top. I'm going to suspect more serrations. Yep. Number 1. Another part of a screw. Now I know why you call it screw up, my friend. Awesome work. Absolutely brilliant work. That is a really novel looking spool. I'm hoping that my work on it or beating on it didn't twist it around like that. Ooh, that's pretty. Get a close up on these pins here shortly. 4. Whoops. Huh. 4 was like that. You know what? Come on. Little spring. Go back on the other end. 6. More screw goodness. You know what? I don't feel so bad at all about being whipped. This is a brilliant piece of work, my friend. Another really awesome looking. That's another piece of a screw that's been changed into like a spool. And what's the difference? Pins. Okay. Get the pokey and take a look inside. 1, nothing. 2, nothing. 3, nothing. 4, 5, 6, nothing. Wow, and you pulled the top on that. I'm kind of surprised there was not threading in there. Woof! Alright, get a close-up on these beautiful pins by the HelpfulLockpicker in Screwup. There we go. Oh, wrong way. Bring it on down. Okay, what we have in 1, 2, and 3 are pieces of a screw for key pins, and number 4 is a little bomb pin, number 5 is another piece of screw, number 6 is another little bomb pin, very cool. As far as drivers, number 1 is the sharp point of a screw, and so a spool-ish shape in number 2. Number 3 is more screw. Number 4 is a screw that's been sharpened up to look like a broken arrow. Number 5 is another piece of screw that's been turned into a spool. And number 6 is another piece of screw, pointy and sharp. The only part of the modifications to the core is number 5 has been countermilled. Nothing to the Bible. All the springs appear to be pretty much the same, all these small copper springs. Congratulations, HelpfulLockpicker. This is Screwup, and on video it has successfully whipped me. And you know what? Pleasure letting me get it open at least once off camera, and absolute pleasure showing it off to everybody else in the world. I love the fact that you've used the screws and made it work in such a nice way. Very good. All right, remember to keep it real, keep it legal, and go through the lock.